really, really glad you're here again. And with that, I'm going to turn over the spotlight to Mr. Michael Mohammed. Take it away, Michael.
All right. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to put a prompt in the chat, and I want everyone to type in, and it really is just one word or phrase on what do you think of when you think about singing? Just give me one word, one strong word. Happiness, joy, joy. Yay. Sharing. Expression. Ugh, I love these. Energy, freedom. Excellent. I'm so happy that these are your words, that no one wrote stress or I hate it. Then I'd be like, why are you here? But hugs that mouths give to ears, that is beautiful. I might have to steal that. That's really nice. Heaven. Oh, yes. Giving a little piece of heaven here on earth, hopefully. So for me, on the technical side of singing, all singing is exhaling on pitch. Oh, changing lyrics are fun. Yes. We can think of it being all sorts of complicated things, especially as we get into vocal technique. But at the end of the day, we're just exhaling and we're just using pitch. We're just using how high or how low the note is. And all vocal technique, for those, since this is kind of a technical situation we're in, all vocal technique is how do we use our breath and our voices efficiently. So the three things that I like to look at are body alignment, breath, and vowel. Body alignment is just what is our natural alignment of spine and where we hold our weight. Breath is, hold up for a second. This is breath. Air comes in, air comes out. Air comes in, air comes out. That's it. And then vowel. Why do I say vowel? It's because vowel is what the sound travels on. So I want everyone 5 times in your, yes, I know we're all muted, but 5 times I want you to say boots and cats and. Do it with me. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Now I want you to take out those vowels and just say the consonants. So the B, the T, the S, the N, and the D. Here we go. And. So this is, you can realize that is the consonants are the percussion of the language. That is why a cappella groups will use that. Beatboxers, for you rap fans, that's what they're using. They're using the consonants. But we as singers, we have to make sure that we're sending that airway on the vowels. So those are the 3 things we're going to explore today. So for those of you who are able to stand, I invite you to stand. For those of you who will remain seated, I'm going to invite you to sit in a way that you feel upright and buoyant. So the first thing I said was body alignment. So I like to think that the weight is over the arches of the feet. So if this is the bottom of your feet, I am sort of locked into where I'm seated at the moment, but I want you to have the weight over the arches of the feet. The feet are somewhere between shoulder width and hip width apart. If you want to have one foot in front of the other, like a martial artist might, that's also good. And then we're going to have this idea that we have a straight line from the ankles to the hips to the shoulders. We have this imaginary plumb line that's running through the center of our bodies, and we're just going to be there nice and tall and buoyant. Now the spine has this beautiful S curve, right? Almost a J curve. But we're going to keep this nice long spine, and the top of the cranium sets on this top 2 or 3 vertebrae. And I'm going to invite you to pretend like you have the space the size of molars the space the size of blueberries between your molars. So you're just going to hang. For those of you of a certain age, I see some young ones in here, you might not have had to experience this yet. It's like you got a shot of Novocaine, and it's all just hanging nice and loose. So this is your starting point for your alignment. So I want you to take your pointer finger and your thumb of both hands, And I want you to find your lowest rib. So your lowest rib is the last bottom bone of your rib cage. And it's kind of, you'll feel where the heart, yes, I know some of us have to find our ribs. We have some extra layers, especially in quarantine. But we're just finding that lowest rib, and because that's where the diaphragm is connected. And the diaphragm is what lets the air come into the body and what the air then expels. So as we take this breath in, everyone just breathe in and feel that expansion 360 degrees around, and then just exhale. Now you're going to let in the amount of air you took out. And exhale. Now one more time, you're going to inhale and you're going to exhale and just say ooh and extend it. Ooh. And just keep that air going on that ooh. And guess what? You're singing, because all singing is exhaling on pitch. So now look at what you've done. We've already sung and we're only like 2 minutes in. Isn't that fantastic? So, it'll help if I turn on my keyboard. And, oops, let me just turn it up just a little bit. So, we're always going to go on that ooh that we just did. We're going to go moo, 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 moo. 5 times like a cow would say. Moo, 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 moo. We're going to start there and then we're going to move down. And then we're going to come back up and then we'll come back to this middle part. But for right now, start right. For some of you, it might feel a little high, so allow it to be in that sort of soprano-y place, yes. And moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, moo, moo. 2 more. Moo, 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 moo. 1 more. Moo, 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 moo. And everyone, with that space in between the molars, you're gonna, that ooh vowel you've created in the back of the tongue, you're just gonna close your lips around it and everyone just go, mmm. And I want you to think of something delicious that you've eaten in the last couple days. Maybe it was cookies, maybe it was fried chicken, maybe it was a pepperoni pizza. I don't know what you've been eating, but just imagine something delicious that you ate and just give me a nice mmm. Like it's so delicious. Yes, because that's the sound we're going to make on the way up, at least this first part. We're just going to go mmm. And as you do that, you're going to send that air away so that your neighbor across the street, since we're all, quarantined, we're not really being that close to contact, but make them jealous with how delicious that food, whatever it is you imagine, just was. Mm-hmm. 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 Don't forget to make him jealous. Mm-hmm. And 1 more like this. And swallow. And I like just to remind people to swallow because these muscles that bring the food and the liquid down also reset where the vocal cords are, which is inside the larynx. I won't get into that right now. But you're just going to let, as you swallow, everything in your throat just reset. And now you're going to make them really jealous. So the spine's going to stay long. The blueberry space is going to be there, but now we're going to say, yum, 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 yum. Mmm, yes, and we're going to keep moving up. Yum, 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 yum. Here we go. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Good, and swallow 1 more time. Now this time, you not only are imagining the food, you're also going, and you're making them jealous by the yum sound. First the hum, the then the yum. Now you're going to be jealous, make them jealous by showing them the food. And we're going to change it to C. Look at this, C. See, 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 see. And really show them that plate of cookies, that roast chicken, whatever it is that you're imagining. Here we go. See, 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 see. See, 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 see. Could also mean yes. See, 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 see. See, 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 see. See, 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 see. Last one. See, 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 see. Good. Now, I want you to pick up your right foot and drop it, and when you drop it right underneath you, you're going to feel a little bit of vibration in your hip and your thigh, and when you do it, you're just going to give me a nice low Now, it's not coming from the throat, it's coming from the middle of your body. So make sure that resonance is really coming from the middle of your body. So you drop and go and now do the same thing with your other foot. And feel how grounded you are. We sang so high that it's nice to reimagine what it was to be down nice and low. And we're down nice and low in our body as we went, Now, we're going to go 3 sounds. See, say, saw. See, say, saw, like you're sawing a piece of wood. And we're just going to start high and come back to middle. So don't be worried. Don't be scared. Now, if anyone is assigned male at birth in here, I'm probably singing up in the assigned female at birth range. So you might need to be here for the rest of you. And we're going to go say, say, saw, or see, say, saw. So we're going to be in our head voices or our falsettos. But remember, we're moving back down, so we won't be here for too long. Here we go. Say, say, saw. Say, say, saw. Say, say, saw. Say, say, saw. And swallow. We're going to do a couple more of those. Just wanted to remind you, because now we're getting back into our speaking ranges. So we were a little above it, but now we're back in the speaking range. So, and see, say, saw. 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 Now, I'm sure that was beautiful. Once again, you're all on mute, so I'm only imagining how beautiful this sounds. But now we're going to go back up. I'm going to do that again from here. And I want you to think of 3 body gestures. 1 for see, 1 for say, and 1 for saw. It doesn't have to make sense. It really can just be 3 things. So don't think too hard. Let me see your body motion for see. Let me see your body motion for say. Let me see your body motion for saw. All right. So once again, just a reminder, give me see, give me say, give me saw. And now as you sing it, you're going to do those motions. So say, say, saw. And you're going to just keep repeating them. So here we go. Say, say, saw. Say, say, saw. Now see what happens if you get your knees involved. Say, say, saw. Say, say, saw. See, say, saw. See, say, saw. So now, see, I love that I can see all those body motions. I saw people getting into it. Yes, living your best lives. I love it. So now, we're going to find our legs. Oops, let me see if I can get myself more in the camera. So we're going to find our legs, and I just want you to bounce for a second. So just bounce. And now, I want you to bounce and shimmy. And let the head go, let the jaw go, let everything release. Now, I'm going to ask you to make a scary ghost sound. Ooh. Now, we're going to make that scary ghost sound from the bottom to top. I mean, Halloween's what, a month and a half away. We're good. And it's just everything's gonna let your voice go. So now, scary ghost sound from nice to bottom to the top of your range and swallow. And now, one more scary ghost sound from the bottom to top and go. And now this one is for the stats, those scary movies, from the 1950s, like the Attack of the Zombie Mummies, whatever those are. And this is the last one. We're going to make that sound like a theremin and awesome. Yes. So, I like to play. I think singing is about playing, and I think sometimes we just need to play with our voices. It's not always about a beautiful, operatic, glorious sound. Sometimes it's about making funny noises. So, for example, can everyone just say, hey? And now, I want you to call the guy across the street with that hey. Hey! Now, that guy across the street is breaking into your car. Say hey to that guy. Now, wait a second, but that guy actually isn't breaking into your car. Oh, that guy is leaving roses on the dash of your car. Say hey to that person. Now, you see that that guy is your favorite celebrity. Oh my goodness. And now you're going to say hey. And now you're going to say, hey, get over here, because you're going to invite your favorite celebrity who just left you roses, lemonade, and cookies. Hey, get over here. And gesture to them. And now from there, in that same hey, get over here, I want you to say, I know you, and I know you. It's so happy. I know you. I know you. Keep those gestures going. I know you. I know you. One more. Isn't it so much nicer when you know someone and you're singing to someone you like your favorite celebrity? Well, everyone type in, if you don't mind sharing, who is your favorite celebrity? It could be living or dead. Or you can also unmute if someone wants to use their voice. The Beatles, yes. I love the range of celebrities we have. And I love that, Juan, you are your own best celebrity. That is Prince is kind of who I was thinking about. Prince is like one of my favorites. I love it. Yeah. All right. So now I want you guys to take your 5 fingers and I want you to place it over your heart. And I want you to tap each finger one at a time. We're going to go thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So we're going to do is a little quick tune. So we're going to do a little quick tune. So we'll do a call and response, meaning I will sing it once, and then I want you guys to respond back. And then I'll sing the next line, then you guys will respond back. Got it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come to the fire and go. We come to the fire. One more time and we come to the fire. Now I'm going to give you the next line. Go back to the fire. 5. Here you go. And go back to the fire. Some of you might know this. This is our Harry Belafonte song. We come to the fire. Sing that back. We come to the fire. Turn the world around. Turn the world around. One more time, I'll call it. You go. We come to the fire. We come to the fire. Go back to the fire. Go back to the fire. We come to the fire. Come to. Turn the world around. So keep on beating it. I'll sing the whole thing once, and then I want you to sing it back. Here we go. We come to the fire. Go back to the fire. We come to the fire. Turn the world around. Ready to give it a try? Here we go. We come to the fire. Go back to the fire. We come to the fire. Turn the world around. We come to the fire. Go back to the fire. We come to the fire. Turn the world one more time. We come to the fire. Go back to the fire. We come to the fire. Turn the world around. Got it? Let's change fire to water. We come from the water. Here we go. We come from the water. Go back to the water. We come to the water. Turn the world around. We come to the water. Go back to the water. We come from the water. Turn the world around. All right, so we have fire. We have water. Yeah? Let's do one of each. Here we go and we sing. We come from the fire, go back to the fire. We come to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the water, go back to the water. We come from the water, turn the world around. How is that, everyone? You getting it? Okay? Feeling good? Feeling so-so? Oh, we got it. Okay, I love it. Let's add one more then. Let's go to earth. We come from the earth, go back to the earth. We come from the earth, turn the world around. We come from the earth, go back to the earth. We come from the earth, turn the world around. We come from the fire, go back to the fire. We come to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the water, go back to the water. We come from the water, turn the world around. We come through the earth, go back to the earth. We come from the earth, turn the world around. All right! How we doing? I'm sure it was beautiful. I wish I could hear you all. I love seeing the engaged faces and the engaged bodies. I love everything. Now, just because, one last thing I want you to put in the chat before I hand it back over to Julie is one takeaway from everything we did over the last 25 minutes. What's one thing that you're taking away from this session we just did? Get loose. That's right, baby. Boots and cats. You can use that all day long. That's not copyrighted. Tapping is, yeah, it's a new thing. Opening that throat. Breath is everything. Yes. Gestures help sing. Get loose is a good one. Fire! Fire! Yeah, all right. All right, Julie, I'm going to hand it back over. Thanks for having me, everyone. Thanks. Hope you had fun.
Thank you.